Hey, this is Bill from Barrus Heating and Air. Just wanted to go over a couple of the functions on the American Standard Color Wi-Fi stat that we have in a lot of houses. This is called the Gold XL thermostat, or the 824. A couple of things. Right here we have the system mode. If you hit that, you have the choice of auto, heating, cooling, off, or emergency heating. This particular thermostat is for a heat pump. So if we go ahead and select auto, hit apply, you'll see along the right hand side here we've got these two numbers here, the 75 degrees and 67 degrees. What that means is it will start cooling if the temperature gets above 75 degrees, and it'll start heating if it gets below 67. Right now the system is idle and it is holding permanently, which means we're not using the schedule. If you want to change the temperature, you can do it one of two ways. You can either hit over here and that'll bring up a window. You can see we've got this 75 degrees, so you can go up and down with the temperature. If we want to change heating, you just select that. You can go up and down with that as well. You'll notice that the hold permanent is on right now, which means it is not looking at a schedule. So it's basically acting like an up and down thermostat. If you wanted to hold until a certain time, say you've got some company coming into town, or possibly you want to cool the house down a little bit for cleaning or something, you can change this. You say, all right, we're going to go 68 degrees. We're going to hold until, you know, whatever time you want to, 9:45. You can change it like that. And then it's going to just keep that temperature until that time. And then it's going to revert back to the schedule. You'll notice that it's displaying that it's cooling. That means the outside unit's running, and it shows you the indoor fan is running. If you deselect this, it's going to revert back to your schedule that you have programmed in, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But for right now, let's go back into a permanent hold. This is what a lot of people like to use, and so it is going to maintain the temperature at 75 for cooling or 68 for heating until you change it in the screen. To make the screen go away, you just press over here, it goes away. Another way that you can change the temperature is to hit over here. So that's going to do the same thing. So that's how to change the temperature. You'll notice here that we've got the weather. If you touch on that, you can see the forecast for today, the current temperature and humidity. You can get forecast, the 5-day forecast right here, current radar right here. And you know, if your zip code changes for some reason, you can change it right there. All right, and then if you have any alerts, yeah, got a small craft advisory right now. Okay, indoor humidity is right there. If you do have a system that can control the humidity, you just touch on this. And what this is saying right now is that if the humidity on this system gets above 55%, it's going to adjust the system to help dehumidify until it gets down within range again, and then it'll use the normal settings. On the fan button, we got a couple selections on this thermostat. We've got auto, which most people use. That's going to turn on the indoor fan whenever there's a call for heating or cooling. On will run all the time. And then we've got this feature called circulate, and that's going to run the fan 30 minutes out of the hour, regardless of whether you're heating or cooling. So some people will use circulate or on to get a little bit better temperature distribution through their house if they've got a problem with their ducting or something. Over here we got auto air cleaner. That's if basically if you got an AccuClean or an electronic air cleaner. There's a couple of cleaning cycles that you can use. And that's about it. I'm going to have another video that shows some of the setbacks and how to set up the schedule.